From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
Well, it's certainly been a dry stretch overall for most of us. My yard's suffering. A lot of your yards are probably suffering as well. It's been 22 days in Tulsa and many other places across the area since we've seen at least 1/10 of an inch of rain or more. Some people getting some help with that tonight. A few people, not a lot of people, especially Tulsa to the north. There's a slim chance still tonight that it could rain anywhere in these green areas. We'll be here watching. Then tomorrow, there's a slim chance, like 10 to 20% of a widely scattered shower or storm popping up. That's kind of in relation to a boundary to our north and outflow boundaries existing from tonight's storms. And we'll start to look at some of these outflow boundaries. So we have a storm here right over Bernice and Grand Lake. Notice this line. That's an outflow boundary as this storm kind of gusts out. It's following that boundary southward. Lenape to Copan here. We've got a shower there. Also northwest Arkansas, Gravette, Bentonville, Bella Vista, and all their fun golf courses over there getting rained on at this point in time, or maybe just west of there, but it's rained in that area. Cedarville's getting a pretty good storm right now. A decent amount of lightning here showing up, maybe some small hail, gusty winds, then other activity back towards Winfield and Ark City there in Cowley County. We'll continue to watch these. That could eventually move down towards 4-Acre and Granola. Once again, we've had outflow boundaries in place from last night's storms, a cold front to our north. That's eventually tomorrow going to lift back to the north. Our ridge of high pressure is building back into the area. It's going to re-strengthen, but in the meantime, tonight, a slim chance of a shower or storm becoming severe. Main threats will be for wind and hail. Temperatures still very warm for us. 93 in Wichita Falls, still 90. Good grief in Tulsa. It's almost 10 o'clock and we're at 90, 87 in Oklahoma City. So here comes the ridge. It's going to strengthen, build back to the north over the coming days as we head towards midweek. It'll be pretty strong and eventually it'll move off toward the west. This will keep the rain up and around us. We'll be sunny. We'll be very hot. But by the weekend, it'll move far enough west. We'll be on the eastern side of it. It looks like there's a chance we could get a cold front into the area. That would provide us with some slight storm chances and maybe some slightly cooler temperatures by the end of next week. We'll see how it pans out. We'll keep our fingers crossed that plays out. But we got a real hot week coming. And then going beyond that, the 10th through the 16th, warmer than normal signals showing up for that week. Also drier than normal. Notice that shape. That's that ridge of high pressure. So more heat and humidity to come. Luckily, lake levels near normal. So if you want to go cool off over the holiday weekend, do that. 4th of July right now looking very hot. Fireworks displays the next few nights should be really good wherever you go. 100, the mosquitoes are going to be out in full force, though. It's just like a feast. All those people going out to watch fireworks. So spray on all that insect repellent and stay cool, stay hydrated. It's going to be warm for our evening there. Drillers game. Ooh, I'm going to move out of the way. I'm in the way of all the fireworks. Look at that beautiful fireworks display going on. We timed this out just perfectly there. Temperatures right now in Tulsa, 90. Feels like 93. South winds at 8 miles per hour. And that's pretty cool. I'd like to stay on that, but we just don't have the time for it. We'd rather watch the fireworks. 90s and 80s still across most of our area. Temperatures still feeling pretty warm. It still feels like we're in the lower 90s. So tonight, notice most of those storms will try to weaken a bit, starting off very stuffy in the morning in the 70s, but by the afternoon, notice 1 or 2 spotty showers, but notice they're few and far between. So odds tomorrow are pretty slim for most of us, and we'll just not even talk about next week. We're going to get awfully hot, and there's that glimmer of hope on the horizon, if you want to call 90s hope behind a cold front. That's a look at your forecast. Let's check out sports.